A wonderful day. Good morning, Carroll.
Just lovely.
Yeah.
And let's see, what day is this? It's Dress Up Your Pet Day.
I'll pass.
Yeah, if you have a cat and you want to dress up your pet, make sure you have a whole lot of Neosporin and Band-Aids.
Yes.
Okay.
We call the little dogs that they like to dress up, we call those Muffy dogs.
I don't think they're dogs. Yeah.
No, not really. They're Muffy dogs.
Yeah. They're...
you can use them to powder your face and, little things like that.
Yes.
They're handy.
Okay. It's also Organize Your Home Day. Good luck with that one.
Yeah. What day of the week?
Yes. Oh, well. And are you ready for this? Okay. Keep in mind what's going on around Washington these days. 21 years ago, on this date in 1999, opening statements began in the impeachment trial of President Bill Clinton. The White House began its defense 5 days later. Mm-hmm. Lawyer Greg Craig said the perjury and obstruction of justice charges against the president were flimsy.
Flimsy.
If you convict and remove President Clinton on the basis of these allegations, no president of the United States will ever be safe from impeachment again.
Okay. That was 21 years ago. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right?
That's the old saying.
Oh, well. Anyway, what else is going on? We do have some birthdays today. Are you ready for the birthdays?
The big shot birthdays, I'm assuming you're asking
We
about.
can start with them, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Clarence Carter, he sings the blues. He is 84. Jack Jones, he sang about The Love Boat. And also actress Faye Dunaway. Bonnie in Bonnie and Clyde, 79. Actress Holland Taylor is 77. T-Bone Burnett, singer, producer, 72. Carl Weathers, he, among other things, was in the Rocky movies.
Oh, the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And actress Emily Watson, 53. Actor, comedian Tom Rhodes, 53. LL Cool J is 52. Actor Jason Bateman, 51. Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters and of Nirvana, 51. Actor Kevin Durant is 46. Actress Jordan Ladd, 45. Actor Zach Gilford is 38. And actor Jake Choi is 35. Are you ready for...
I'm ready. If you want to know if I want to ready for the local birthdays, yeah.
Yeah, here are the local.
The real people.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Andrea Martinez, Sofia Moreno, John Woo, Eva Robles, Christina Zambrano, Linda Atwood, Carrie Cruz, Cecilia Hernandez, Cindy Johnston, Daniel Lopez, Joe Reyes, Jorge Ornelas, Sedalia Sanders, and Todd McCutcheon. Happy birthday from Kxo. And coming up, we've got to look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news, weather, and other good stuff. You see what's on the shelf right in front of you, Gene?
I do. Now I do. I hadn't seen them before. It's the Rubber Duckies Brigade.
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's just a small piece of my collection of rubber ducks.
I wouldn't be telling everybody that.
Well, hey, it could be worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you saw the Oscar nominations announced yesterday?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I burst your bubble, but I didn't stay up and wait for them or anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you one of them. Nor do I care.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And the British Royals had a big family powwow yesterday.
I didn't get invited. But
No. No, Prince Andrew didn't show up either. He couldn't get time off from his new job at McDonald's.
Right.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
It's a busy time. Busy time.
Yes. And let's see. What else is going on? Oh, okay. A 17-year-old intern found a new planet on his third day working at NASA.
Really?
Actually, I started a new job when I was 17. I was working at KC in San Bernardino. Yeah, and on the third day, I located the men's room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the first 2 days.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't want to go there.
KC and the Sunshine Band, they were the owners of the station, KC, huh?
Well, no, it was Joe and Agnes McGilvray.
All right.
Good people.
That was close.
Yes.
That was close.
Yeah. Agnes taught me a lot about the radio business, most of which I promptly forgot.
Most of what you forgot.
Yes.
And any reason why?
Well,
I can't remember.
There was just so much.
Too much to try to...
Too much information.
Stuff in, yeah.
Yep.
Information overload.
You got it. Okay. And other things that are going on, well, we'll tell you about some of them, but I would suggest if you have a minute or two or three, you check out the KXO website, kxoradio.com, and click on the community calendar.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. And here's a new study out, and we love these studies at AM 1230, right?
Absolutely.
This new study shows cash is popular again.
Right.
People are using more paper money.
All right.
Yeah.
Not sure why, but...
Yeah. Well, I love cash.
It's better than the other alternatives. At least we knew that. But for some reason, you're saying that other people have discovered that.
Well, the apps and the Apple Wallet and the, all that stuff, so easily to hack. Mm-hmm. You really can't hack cash, right?
No, you can't.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think cash is wonderful, but for some reason, it doesn't like me.
An Apple Wallet and an orange pocket. Okay, I got it. I got to write that down.
Yeah, you got, so many ways of paying electronically, and every one of them hackable.
Yes.
Okay.
Hack.
You got it. Kind of like a cat with a hairball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for news?
We've got news coming up.
Okay. Well,
we'll
take a look at...
I think so.
Yeah, I had to push a button. We'll take a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Update. A he said, she said breaks out among two top contenders and friends ahead of tonight's Democratic presidential debate in Des Moines. Elizabeth Warren claims Bernie Sanders told her 2 years ago he didn't believe a woman could make it to the White House. Sanders denies making the remark. Team coverage beginning with correspondent Ed O'Keefe from Iowa.
This tiff breaks more than a year of essentially goodwill between the two like-minded liberals, two senators who we know have been close, dined frequently together in Washington.
This is Steve Futterman in Des Moines. Just 3 weeks before the Iowa caucuses, 6 of the candidates will take to the stage. This is the last debate before the caucuses, which makes tonight even more important. The latest polls show 4 candidates in a very tight race at the top: Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and Pete Buttigieg.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Maritime lawyers in Los Angeles alleging that the operators of the dive boat that caught fire, leaving 34 dead off the Ventura County coast last year, ignored basic safety procedures.
When you are on a vessel, fire prevention and fire detection are essential.
Owners of the boat have filed a federal court petition hoping to limit their liability based on a 170-year-old maritime law. Apple facing criticism from U.S. Attorney General William Barr, who says the company has refused to comply with the government's request to unlock iPhones belonging to the man who shot 3 people to death last December at the Pensacola Naval Air Station.
This situation perfectly illustrates why it is critical that the public be able to get access to digital evidence once it has obtained a court order based on probable cause.
Apple officials responding they weren't made aware of the request until last week and have cooperated ever since. All swimming areas along the Long Beach coast are off limits due to a massive sewage spill. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and heating needs, also sheet metal, it's Lock Air Conditioning and custom sheet metal.
The famous Meat Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. Loaded with over a pound of meat and cheese. Get yours for just $10 for a limited time. Only at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Ask for deals. Some crust types cost more. Prices and participation vary. 10 per order.
Sweet and salty bars from Nature Valley are a perfect combination of sweet and salty. So take a moment for yourself out here. You deserve every last bite. Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Bars. Now available in minis.
What would you like to be better at? Dancing.
Poker.
Yoga. According to a study, CVS customers are better than most at something important, staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier. So get a free prescription savings review. Plus, earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year for filling. Because of the things you could be better at, staying healthy tops them all. Treat yourself well at CVS. Terms and conditions apply. Not all prescriptions eligible. See our pharmacist or cvs.com/RX savings or /RX rewards.
Well, it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the Valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning. Yes, it is Tuesday, and the County Board of Supervisors meet today. George Gale has the story.
The board goes into closed session at 8:30 this morning. They reconvene into public session at 10 a.m. A board only has 2 action items on their agenda. Supervisors will discuss and possibly take action on a behavioral health agreement for services with Resources Development Associates Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $14,325. The other item is a memorandum of understanding with Imperial SILPA to fund 3 part-time mental health rehabilitation technician 2 positions for fiscal year 2019 through 2022 in an amount not to exceed $128,515 per fiscal year. Supervisors meet in the board chambers at the Administration Center on Main Street in El Centro. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
The 23rd Annual Desert Cleanup, it'll be this Saturday. The annual Imperial Sand Dunes Cleanup is hosted by Lands Imperial County and United Desert Gateway. Registration will be at 8 a.m. Saturday in the North Dunes and in the South Dunes. The North Dunes include Glamis Flats, Gecko Road, and Oldsmobile Hill. The South Dunes include Gordon's Well, Buttercup, and Midway. Lunch will be served at 11:30 a.m., and there will be prizes after lunch. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Well, the IID Board, not to be outdone by the County Board of Supervisors, will also hold a meeting today. George Gale has more on that story.
It will be today in La Quinta. First item on the action agenda is to discuss changing board meeting dates. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will also discuss major work authorizations as well as SB 859 biomass compliance requirement. Information items include the annual internal audit, a general interconnection agreement, and Energy Department general matters. Public session before the meeting begins at 1 this afternoon in the boardroom, 81-600 Avenue 58 in La Quinta. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
Mardi Gras is just about a month away, Mardi Gras 2020, so it's time to have a coronation ceremony in Mixer. It will be held this Thursday from 5 till 8 p.m. In the El Centro City Hall courtyard.
California Headline News.
The location is 1275 West Main Street. They will be honoring King Jesus Joaquin Jack Terrazas and Queen Frances Araminta Terrazas as well. So come join the fun. That's this Thursday. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, with a great variety of gift packs which can be shipped to your friends and loved ones all over the universe. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, with some tours. Every Tuesday and Friday, 10 a.m. Yuma time, you're invited to take a free tour at the Peanut Patch. Watch them make some of their great products. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They are closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch, with homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. Pecan turtles to die for. You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Don't forget, every Tuesday and Friday, you're invited to take a free tour at the Peanut Patch. How do you get to the Peanut Patch? Well, Google Maps will take you there. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, a murder suspect is in custody. George Gale explains.
Adel Hussein was arrested late last week. He is suspected in the murder of 36-year-old Brittany Steenbergen of Tulare County. The mother was had been missing since December 28th. One of her daughters reported her missing on New Year's Eve. The woman's body was found in Imperial County on Bauca Road, north of Interstate 8 the following day. Hussein's vehicle was found abandoned in El Centro. Hussein had been the victim's boyfriend and was the father of her children. Mexican authorities, with the help of the Imperial County Sheriff's deputies and U.S. Marshals, arrested Hussein at a hotel in Mexicali. He was booked into a county jail to await extradition to Tulare County to face murder charges. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
Caltrans announces construction plans for Interstate 8 Imperial Interchange project in El Centro. There will be a the public and businesses are invited to an open house tomorrow, January the 15th, from 4 to 7 p.m. at the El Centro Regional Medical Center Medical Office Building, 1271 Ross Avenue, floor number 2 in El Centro. In other local news, Zimmerman murder trial is in the news again. Here's more on that story.
It is almost 3 years old. A pretrial date has finally been set. The trial surrounds the 2017 murder of attorney Anne Marie Zimmerman. Suspect Ian Laurent was present at a recent motion hearing in the Brawley Superior Court. Before the hearing could begin, prosecution and defense met in chambers, came out of the meeting with an agreement on a pre-trial and setting. Laurent was provided a Spanish translator during the hearing. Defense notified the court of a possible change of venue motion depending on the defense's confidence in the jury survey. Laurent waived his right to a speedy trial, and his next court date was set for March 5th at Superior Court in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says pleasant weather is expected through Wednesday, with temperatures slightly above seasonal averages. A weather system on Thursday will bring a chance of showers and locally breezy conditions to the Imperial and Yuma valleys. After a brief cool down on Thursday and Friday, high temperatures will rebound to near 70 degrees next weekend under high pressure aloft. 68 the high yesterday, 38 our low. Sunny today with a high near 71. South-southwest wind around 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 42. Light winds becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 71. Light winds becoming north around 5 miles per hour. 43 degrees, downtown, 75% relative humidity. Wind out of the southwest, 5 to 7 miles per hour. That's it for page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. Imperial's Do-It Centers is where you'll find what you need when you need it. The big game last night, the CFP National Championship game. Yeah, well, LSU beat up on Clemson 42-25. Yeah, and before it was over, LSU quarterback Joe Burrow broke the NCAA FBS single-season records for touchdown passes. And what? Touchdowns responsible for? Come on, give me a break. You don't have to keep making up new categories. So, where does that leave the top 10? Of course, LSU, followed by Clemson, then Ohio State, Georgia, Oregon, Florida, Oklahoma, Alabama, Penn State, and Minnesota.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Think only national chains are open every day? Think again. Imperial Do-It Centers are available 7 days a week to serve you.
Well, in the NBA, the Pelicans pounded the Pistons 117-110. Pacers over the 76ers 101-95. Celtics beat the Bulls 113-101. Thunder topped the Timberwolves 117-104. Magic edged the Kings 114-112. Trailblazers over the Hornets 115-112. And the Lakers rolled. They beat up on the Cavaliers 128-99. And cheat in baseball? There's no cheating in baseball. Yeah, there's no crying in baseball either. Anyway, the Astros, Yeah, they fired their manager, A.J. Hinch, and their general manager, all involved in cheating. Question is, the cheating, using video means to detect what pitches were coming, it was all driven by the players, and so far, no players have been penalized. Let's see if that happens. NFL postseason action continues Sunday. We'll begin at 11 a.m. with the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we will follow with the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. We've got game. And then coming up on Sunday, February 2nd, Super Bowl. Yeah, right here on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
Every morning, residents of the Imperial and Coachella Valleys wake up. They drop children off at school. They start their workday. They open for business. Every day, they rely on the secure power provided by the Imperial Irrigation District. Energy, an everyday essential, delivered at affordable rates by a public power provider, committed to its customers. IID knows what matters, and what matters is you. IID, where customers always come first.
Financial news and weather is next, and it is brought to you by Styles and Smiles. Complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Well, the market mixed on early trade. The Dow Jones Industrial at 28,934, getting close to that magic 29,000 mark. The Dow up about 30 points right now. The S&P 500 off 2.5 points at 32.85. The NASDAQ down 29 at 9,244. Meanwhile, gold continues to slide off $8.30 an ounce. And oil, well, oil is up just about 7 cents a barrel, which means, yeah, again, you're going to pay more at the pump. Hey, price of oil goes up? Yeah, you can expect it. Consumer price index is up at the fastest pace in 8 years, but inflation remains low. Higher prices for gasoline, healthcare, and rent spurred another increase in the cost of living in December, capping off the biggest annual advance in inflation in 8 years. But price pressures more broadly remained largely muzzled. The increase in the cost of living in the past 12 months rose a few ticks to 2.3%, matching the highest level since October of 2018.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles want you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics. And if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
The National Weather Service says pleasant weather is expected through Wednesday, with temperatures slightly above seasonal averages. A weather system on Thursday will bring a chance of showers and locally breezy conditions to the Imperial and Yuma valleys. After a brief cool down on Thursday and Friday, high temperatures will rebound to near 70 degrees next weekend under high pressure aloft. 68 the high yesterday, 38 our low. Sunny today with a high near 71. South-southwest wind around 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 42. Light winds becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 71. Light winds becoming north around 5 miles per hour. 43 degrees downtown El Centro. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Styles and Smiles, located on Imperial Avenue, right by Cardenas Market in El Centro. Tune in to AM 1230 for all the NFL playoff action,
including Super Bowl 54.
KXO AM 1230 and the Westwood One Radio Network will have every play of every game live. Brought to you by
Castillo Construction Company, building right with quality, value, and expertise.
Doubleheader Sunday, starting at 11 on AM 1230.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next, and it is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. We're closer to movement for the articles of impeachment against President Trump, from the House to the Senate for trial.
What we all want is a fair process.
Congresswoman Debbie Dingell of Michigan says the House will vote Wednesday on the managers who will prosecute the impeachment. Meanwhile, Republican leader Kevin McCarthy suggests that Speaker Nancy Pelosi held back the articles of impeachment in order to hurt the campaign of Senator Bernie Sanders, who would have to stay off the campaign trail, much to the benefit of former Vice President Joe Biden.
The only rightful thing of Joe Biden is to make a pledge not to campaign, but Bernie Sanders cannot.
Bill Rakoff, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Well, 6 Democratic presidential candidates will debate tonight in Des Moines, 3 weeks from the Iowa caucuses. As CBS's Ed O'Keefe tells us, 2 of the contenders, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, are already going toe-to-toe.
The partnership on display at previous debates might now be a thing of the past. In his statement last night, Warren described how she and Sanders met in December 2018 to talk about topics including gender and the presidential race. I thought a woman could win, Warren's statement reads. Sanders, she says, disagreed.
A House committee wants answers about the U.S. strike that killed Iran's top general. New York Democrat Eliot Engel won't get them, at least for now, from Secretary of State Pompeo, who's traveling.
I wanted Secretary Pompeo here today because I think the administration is not being straight with the country or the Congress.
Key members of the administration, including President Trump, have offered differing rationales. A major automaker is out with her new recall today. Jeff Gilbert has details from WWJ Radio, Detroit.
Toyota's recalling nearly 700,000 vehicles because fuel pumps can fail. That can cause the engine to stall, adding to the risk of a crash. Now, this recall includes a number of 2018 and 19 models, including popular names like the Camry, Corolla, and the high-end Lexus LS500.
Well, for a generation, wine sales have increased in the U.S. every year. That's come to an end.
2019, a forgettable year with just a faint whiff of indifference. For the first time in a quarter century, Americans bought slightly less wine last year as cocktail and mocktail-loving millennials overtook the baby boomers. But the Wine Institute in California isn't worried. It tells the Wall Street Journal it expects millennials to drink more wine as their palates mature, just the way their parents did. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
MGM Resorts is selling the MGM Grand and Mandalay Bay on the Vegas Strip for $2.5 billion. Wall Street right now, the Dow's up 53 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
More done, less spent.
Which means more success and less stress.
Now at Staples, save $25 when you buy any 2 HP toners.
So you get more for a lot less, but you already knew that.
Plus, get free overnight delivery on HP toner at staples.com. Staples, where there's a whole lot more in store.
Ends 1/18/20. Restrictions apply. Free delivery excludes holidays and weekends. Order by 5 p.m. See store or staples.com/toner savings for details.
When you're diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, a lot of questions run through your mind. What am I going to do? What are my options? What did I do wrong? We've had those thoughts too, but some questions can help you move forward.
Visit findyourmbcvoice.com for an interactive guide to help you learn the next steps to take after an MBC diagnosis.
And how to ask the questions that lead to an open and informed conversation with your doctor.
Start finding your voice today
at findyourmbcvoice.com.
Ranked number 1, LSU did not disappoint in college football's national championship game.
LSU struggled to get on track early in the game, but took the lead in the second quarter and never trailed again.
You can't hold us down forever. You know, I think we're too explosive.
Quarterback Joe Burrow figures to be the first overall pick in this year's NFL draft, now with a national championship and a Heisman Trophy. Coach Ed Ogeron.
This team is going to be mentioned as one of the greatest teams in college football history, 15-0.
LSU beats Clemson 42-25. Dave Cohen for CBS News, New Orleans.
The WNBA says it's reached a new 8-year deal with its players' union. The agreement will see for the first time paychecks averaging 6 figures. Pay will average $130,000 a season. Top stars could earn more than $500,000. And players can collect a full salary while on maternity leave. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Did you know that the IRS is getting more aggressive these days and they're using private collection agencies to track you down? Don't wait. If you owe more than $10,000, then you need to take action. Take advantage of the Fresh Start Initiative, a program in place that can help you now. If you qualify, you can save thousands. Call about the government program designed to help you and call Oxford Tax, the Fresh Start experts. It's important that you take action before programs change. Call Oxford Tax at 800-549-8040. 800-549-8040.
What's a Zoom room? It's what your conference room is meant to be, with flawless video and audio conferencing, instant wireless content sharing from any device, and just one tap of a button to start a meeting. Any space can easily become a modern, simple-to-use Zoom room, from huddle rooms to executive offices to huge training rooms. And whether you have a few rooms or a few thousand, Zoom Rooms is effortlessly scalable. Sign up online for a free 30-day trial of Zoom Rooms and meet happy with Zoom.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is John Levada asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hi. So I have this stain, and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond custard tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.